Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. This is actually an update video. I've been trying to figure out how to go about putting this one up for a couple of weeks now, and it's just happened to work out this time. So there is not going to be a To Die For Friday video. It's just not working out that I get it done, and I will explain more about that. I have loved the idea that I came up with about doing videos every day, and I have enjoyed most of the projects that I've made. They've all turned out really nice. But I'm sure you guys have figured out by now that I've stopped posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, a lot of that has to do with I was stressing out. I was trying so hard to get videos done that it was no longer a creative way of thinking. I would come in the back room or in my craft room, and I would come up with the ideas on that day, do the project, and surprisingly they've all turned out wonderful. But then posted that day, which would be fine, except everything was being done that day. Sorry, the idea was being come up with, the getting the supplies together, the actual cutting and measuring and all that stuff was being done most of the time before the camera was on. And then the putting together and editing and uploading and downloading and photographing and just everything. So in the 2-hour span that I normally would clean, I was sitting back here getting a video done, which would then kind of take away from lunch and my allotted time before my kids got home. I tried to get like an hour of programming my shows that get recorded at night in when no one else is home, for several reasons. One, because I can watch them all the way through without having to stop because someone's come in to ask me a question. And two, I can yell, I can cry, I can do whatever without not feeling guilty necessarily, but without getting the funny looks from my husband. Although some shows he's actually gotten into that where he yells at the TV. So he, doesn't really make fun of me as much as he used to. But he did. If I cry like Grey's Anatomy, you're crying, they're fictional characters, it's just a script. But come on. That's like my soap opera. That's, So anyways. And I usually try to do that with lunch. Sometimes it, would overspill a little, but I tried to get about an hour and a half or so in where I was just sitting, relaxing, having lunch, watching my shows. And a little downtime before my kids come home, and it was homework this, and can I have that, and can we do this, and blah, blah, blah. So trying to do the videos and the cleaning and have a little bit of, peace before the chaos that is my family started again, I would find that it would just it would all get smushed together, or something would get left out, whether it was my quiet time or the cleaning of the house. It was very rarely the videos because I wanted to get them up. I was trying to keep myself on my own goal. So it just got to be too much. So I had decided, Tuesdays, Thursdays out, those would be the days that I catch up, whether it was catch up on a craft video for you guys or catch up on house cleaning, so that I didn't feel bad that when my husband came home, it looked like I maybe did nothing, even though I was running around all day, just mostly here on YouTube, stuff like that. So, and I also kept finding myself on Thursdays at least just wanting to put links up, which was not supposed to be the whole point, but I was having a hard time remaking some of the stuff that I had already done. So, and then of course Tuesdays coming up with topics, nothing was happening. I just, I'd have a plan, but then other things would fall in, just, So that's what happened with the Tuesdays and Thursdays and why they are no longer being done. Now on to what's coming up. So, as you all I'm sure are aware, Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away. Ooh, 2 weeks. Wow. 2 weeks away. And as I'm sure a lot of you have, you are either going to people's houses, whether it's family or friends. My eye is driving me nuts. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, much better. Or people are coming to you. Well, this year we have decided to stay home and people are coming to us. Which, again, is part of the reason why, my room is chaotic, but I don't think I've explained that yet. So I'll get into that too here. I sound silly now. So, I'm going to rewind just a little bit. I have been wanting to rearrange my room. It has been driving me absolutely bonkers lately. I don't know what it was. There was something about my room. I wanted to completely rearrange it. Ideally, I'd like to actually rip the carpet out, but I'm not allowed to do that. Hubby says no. But I knew trying to rearrange the entire room with all the stuff that I have on my walls and all the stuff that I have, I kept downsizing it, but it didn't seem to go anywhere. Probably because I kept bringing in different things that, anyways. So I knew I wanted to downsize. Well, when I figured out that we were going to be doing Thanksgiving here at the house and we were going to have family, I knew that my table would have to move. So I started with that. I'm loving it. My room is functioning fantastically, except for the fact that it is a giant mess now. I have a bigger surface to get messy, and it has actually gotten messy. The patch that the carpet that I'm sitting on, I'm in a chair, which is over carpet, and where my tripod is, that is about the cleanest area in this room. It's crazy. So, moved my desk around, which of course meant other things had to shift, which of course meant my room got a little messy. Now, into what I started to say. So with Thanksgiving being just 2 weeks away, and trying to get the house ready for that, as well as make sure that I have my grocery list and what is a meal? Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner ready to go. I knew that trying to craft is going to be a pain. So, all of next week and the week of Thanksgiving, there are not going to be any videos. There originally was not going to be any videos the week of Thanksgiving because family was coming. And I wanted to get everything ready to go. Well, because of the fact that I've been trying to catch up, I really have been trying to do videos the day before so that I could have them ready to go, and trying to get at least one video ahead of myself for each day. So that, for instance, if I had done it correctly, Friday's video would have been done like Tuesday or Wednesday, which means that Friday during the day I could sit back here and work on the next week's Friday video or the next Monday's video, instead of trying to, okay, this Friday and so on and so forth. So that isn't working. And then Thanksgiving's coming. I have to get my room clean. I will do a quick little spin around my room at the end of this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You might not think that it's chaotic, but for me it is. I don't have space on my desk, either of my desks. I've got stuff on the floor that needs to be put away or moved or recycled or trashed or what have you. It's crazy. So it won't be a room tour. It'll just be kind of a look of what I'm trying to deal with. And like I said, because I needed to move my desk for the air mattress anyways, and I'm loving the way my desk is now, it's made the room quite chaotic. So I'm going to put a hold on videos for the rest of the month of November, and hopefully the first week of December or the first Monday of December I will start back up, because I'm hoping that within this next week, because my kids will be in school every day. It's the only day the only week this month that they have school every day. It's crazy. They don't have 1 month of school this year, not counting September when they started, that they don't have at least one 3-day weekend. They had a 3-day weekend last weekend. They had a 5-day weekend this weekend. They have a 4-day weekend Thanksgiving weekend. You know, they've got Christmas break where there's at least, you know, a week, 2 weeks off for that. And then I think they might even have a 3-day weekend in December, you know, and so it's just, I didn't even have that many days off in school. And at one point I went to a school where the teachers, you know, went on strike, and we ended up having to make up the days on Saturdays. So just, yeah, anyways. So I'm hoping that next week I'll actually be able to get a little caught up video wise, but where I'm not feeling so stressed that if I don't get a video going, it's okay. Because I'll have the time to do a video and clean my house and hopefully keep it up so that it's not so much of a big deal. Again, I think part of it really had to do with the fact that I couldn't clean my house. So of course, any other messes just kind of got built up in it. So hopefully. So I am going to be taking 2 weeks off from YouTube and my blog. But I do hope to, like I said, get a little more caught up on videos. I would definitely be planning out my time better. I have to, one, find my makeshift planner because that seems to have disappeared. But I am planning on, you know, making sure that I have ideas written down so that I'm not going, what do I do? I am thinking about changing up Wednesdays, by the way. I love the Inspirational Wednesday idea, but I'm finding that a lot of my inspiration is coming specifically off of Pinterest, or it's stuff that I've seen other places, but it's to be used with the Cricut. And although I don't want to do the Cricut every day or every video, it's getting to be harder to find things that inspire me to want to create something that doesn't entail something that's for a different video. So I'm going to keep Inspirational Wednesdays, but I may change up how it goes about. I don't know yet. Again, these next 2 weeks are going to give me that chance to really think about it and figure out exactly what I want to do. Mondays will stay the same and Fridays will stay the same. Let's see. What else was there? I think that was it. Yes. No? Yeah. Oh, and part of my other thing is I have been trying to reorganize my stamps for a month now. And every time I get a few minutes to do something, I come back here and I'm like, oh, this, you know, this will be done. And I go to touch a stamp and, you know, something happens. So I'd really like to get my stamps reorganized. So again, 2 weeks off. Hopefully I will get everything taken care of and be back fresh and relatively regenerated, or in a slight turkey coma, because that's going to be delicious. The first week, or the first Monday, I don't know what day the 1st of December is. Give me a second. I want to say it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't have a calendar. So I know that it's probably not a Monday. I'm pretty confident it's not a Monday. Seeing as how the 26th is Thursday, 27th is a Friday, 28th, 29th is Saturday, Sunday, 30th is Monday. Yeah, so Tuesday? I am really bad at remembering which months have 30 days or not. So yeah, so I know that the first week probably won't be a crafting video. I may get back on here and, you know, share my 2 weeks off and stuff like that. But the very first Monday in December, there will be a video, and that of course will start my Christmas theme projects, which I do already have a couple ideas in mind. So hopefully I'll get that going. So I wanted to apologize. I am so very sorry that I've sort of flaked on my original plan. I do apologize that I am taking the 2 weeks off, but I think in the long run it will be so much better because I will be able to get a little bit of a jump start on videos. Even if I don't post the video right away, I can at least have backups. So if, like I get sick, there's a video there, that sort of thing. I am completely amazed at the women out there that have kids, especially little ones that are home, that manage to, do their normal routines, house cleaning, family, all that stuff, and still have time to craft and I think it's amazing. I thought that once my kids were in school all day, it would be, I'd have all the time in the world, but it seems to really kind of fly by. So I'm really trying to get my own little routine down for that. So thank you guys again so much for hanging in there. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday and a safe one, and enjoy your family and friends, and I know we will. And more can be explained in the video after Thanksgiving, because that'll be fun. Yeah. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna give you a quick little look around my room so you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'll see you guys back here in December. All right, hold on a second. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I apologize for the shakiness. I am holding my camera now. So I have moved my desk, so now my desk is right here. Which, again, I love, 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 love. Moved my Copics, all that stuff. But you can see, I don't have a desk. It's kind of become a catch-all all of a sudden. I mean, even down at the floor, I had to take all of my things out that have my stamps in them so I could rearrange the cabinet that they are originally in, which is this one over here, because I was hoping that the freezer trays right here, the kind that Jennifer McGuire talks about, I was hoping that they'd fit in there. They fit fabulously, except for the fact that once you add the stamps in there, I can't make my shelf tall or high enough. So that still needs to be cleaned. All this, about the only clean surface in here is my Cricut, sort of. My floor, like I had explained earlier. This is about where my tripod is. That is my chair. So you can see it's still not super clean, but it's about the cleanest space in here. This is my computer's under there somewhere. This area usually has to be cleared off so my kids can play on the Xbox on occasion, and they've been asking, and I had to move all of that stuff over there so I could move my desk, and that is where it has sat. This big thing here is also part of the culprit. It no longer works in this space. As you saw back there, there was a gap. That's where it was sitting, but I couldn't get to anything, so I actually have to take this apart and put it away. Don't really want to get rid of it yet, because I'm hoping that I might use it in the future, but it just can't stay in here. There's no room for it. Half of my cubbies over here are just covered with stuff. It's crazy. For me, this is quite chaotic. I've got all this is nice and neat, but I can't get to half of that stuff down there because I have to move everything. In these 2 plastic bags, there's paper that needs to go up here, but I can't do anything with that down there until I get this stuff reorganized so that I know if I have room or if I need to move this and put the shelves back in and buy more of these, and it's quite chaotic. Like I said, for me, this is too chaotic. I can normally work in a kind of messy room, but I can't this time. I need to clean it. So again, 2 weeks, hopefully, to clean the room. Obviously have to, because we have family staying in this room. I mean, where I'm standing, the air mattress will go right up against here. I have no choice but to clean. No choice. So hopefully 2 weeks, clean it up, get videos ready to go, be back, new month, all that fun stuff. And then hopefully by the new year, I can actually get my stuff together. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in December. Bye.